Are we on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Camera.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Screen back again here on the show. Time check 8:48 here on 3 Music TV. Getting earlier into our big conversation. Now today isn't any just regular day. Today happens one of those days that is a very big day in music history, served right here on a big plate. If you ask me, we're about to have breakfast, lunch and dinner, all three together. Ask me how we're gonna do that, because ladies and gentlemen, we've got breakfast, lunch and supper in the house. Make some noise for the man Stonebwoy. Yes.
Wake up, everybody! Wake up! I know you guys are up.
Yeah. I know you're tired. You're tired.
No, we're not tired. We're there. We're there soon.
They say save the guests for last. So make some noise for them, my brother Ghazi live in the studio. Make some noise for Ghazi. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to have her touchdown in GH from airport straight to the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the queen of dancehall music. Queen is here. Yeah, they said it's all about energy. So I was like, listen, I'm sure she's tired. Take it easy on her. Let's just go and relax. He said no.
Sleep. I haven't slept for days.
You know what she told me before she got on the flight?
My name.
Tell them what you tell me before you get on the flight.
No sleep.
That you tell me.
I make sure I tell Stonebwoy, I say explain something to you. So when I come in where I feel like I need for rest, I come one day all over Ghana, all over the place. I'm telling try not sleep, No sleep when I come.
Team no sleep. Sleep is for the wicked and the weak, isn't it?
Yes.
Welcome to Ghana. Welcome.
The first time. And this is not a small thing. This is a very big thing. Let it be known that the queen of dancehall come to Ghana the first time courtesy of
one queen,
Yeah, it's a big
Stonebwoy says she's got the receipt, so yeah. Chale, you do all. Stonebwoy, big up to you. Big up to you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. And constantly putting us on the map. It's good to have all of you, live in the studio with us. There's a good conversation that we need to have. So a couple of weeks ago, we were privy to his brand new album. It's out there. We had a chance to do come to a listening preview session. He gave the media a chance to soak the music. We loved it. We as media, we do our job. We talk about it. What we like, what we don't like. Of course, it's music. Hey, we've got likes and dislikes. And guess what? We saw a Spice on there. We're like, oh my god, oh my god. For me, the first question is, how did you two pull this off? The feature, Jiggle and Whine.
Jiggle and Whine. AKA Woso. Atofocus here, Woso. No focus here, Woso. Tintinity here, Woso. From anyone say your body bad girl, Woso.
There's one bad thing they say about language. If you're teaching anybody a new language, start with the insult and the dirty language first. Is that what you did for the tree? What's the tree bad language?
No, I've not thought of any tree yet. We're going through it. I was telling her about how the nanny of Jamaica is Ghanaian.
Yes.
I was telling her about the Akompong and the Maroon country, the cockpit country that has the Kojos and the Kwamis that led the liberations with the Ashantis and signed the treaties. They are from Africa, but they are from Ghana.
Yeah.
So she was like, and they're from the Akan, they're the Ashantis, so I was going to teach her some tree already, but she knows one. Woso is shake, so she knows that one. Woso.
Definitely know that one.
How did this link up come up with the two of you? And where did it happen? I just want to get the...
All right, hold on there. The first time we met up should be in Jamaica. She was in she was coming out of a hotel.
Okay.
I do remember, and I was going in to have a picture. That's 2017 thereabout.
Oh.
And then afterwards, we met on tour in Europe.
Yes.
So we met at the same airport.
Yeah.
And that's very, welcoming.
Yeah.
So we sat, we had a chat, and that was the second time. Then now afterwards, the flood opened, so I'm sure we would ask her how she got to know Stonebwoy. But I've been knowing the Queen of the Dancehall from time, from Vibes Cartel time and etc. And then I've been knowing also that time is going to come when it's going to be right to do a musical collaboration with the Queen of the Dancehall, which is right, because I have the King of the Dancehall, which is Beanie Man already, and Sean Paul and Buju. You know, I have like 50 plus counting collaborations with my fellow Jamaican superstars, which tells you that it's not only about collaboration for me, it's about keeping that bridge built, because many people are culture vultures. Many people are not culture custodians. They don't put money, they don't invest energy, time, resources in keeping that bridge alive so that the generations and even them can eat off of. You know what I'm saying? So this is part and one of the reasons why the Queen of the Dancehall is here this morning
Spice,
in Ghana.
He makes a statement all the time. I trust Stonebwoy to do that. What was your impression when you bumped into this gentleman here?
When I bump into him, I already knew about him. I mean, you know, I know Stonebwoy had to do dancehall and him run the whole of Ghana. So I did already know him and know him music. So obviously when we bump into him, I say, Stonebwoy. And the connection was just natural. I mean, at the end of the day, we're about two creative that is very humble, and we just greet each other with love, and then we just stay connected from that. And we always say we need to link up and do a song, and the time just right, which is now. But him linked me a couple days before the album come out still, you know.
Yes, and that is the last song we recorded for the album. Okay, so Gazi and I am Cossit. Guess what? We went to one of my studio houses in the hood. You know, we were there like, okay, so he's like, okay, I'm mixing. He mixed the album anyway. He mixed, you know. So he played one beat and said, maybe you might like it. I'm like, nah. So that was when I did a video and sent to Spice. I'm like, no, Spice must be on this. So I went into my phone, Spice. How many Spice number may I have? 3 Spice number. It's all right, Spice, J.A. McCall. All right, Queen, this you must love. And then, of course, she said, yes, I love it. All right, so she was busy in Atlanta. She's going to continue the rest of the story.
Tell us.
When he sent it to me, I'm like, Queen, the album will come out next week. Listen to this and tell me if you like it. I'm like, what? But I loved it, and I was like, I eat this. I love this. But I film with Love and Hip Hop for MTV like every week, so I'm always, you know, filming and busy. So I tell him, say, give me one more day, give me one more day. And the day I run out and the album I come out all in a 2 day. And I say, I can do it, man. Just give me a next day.
So that was the birth of Jiggle and Wine, right?
That was the birth of Jiggle and Wine.
So you were working on the song.
So basically, I think it's one of the fastest featured as well, because we have limited time, right? And we send it to the Queen, and in the next 2-3 days, she just sent her files. I was like, wow, this is so, and it was crazy. And then, you know, depend on the delivery, you can testify that, no, this is a Queen. And the words that, you know, she used, the energy, Ghana,
and she actually made me your voice, you know. My voice is all over the place. And you like tell them what I go on. Tell them how it is.
Spill it.
No, it must have for talk. Well, we want him for talk. No, the Wusso part. So the song was completed. And I love it so much, and I can hear the tonight. But there was a part where I tell him, say, I like on a language. You know, when I'm talking a tree. So I say, that fit in there, that me want a part that in there.
That was the Wusso.
Yeah, so she said, you know, there was a very commercial part, you know, you have to have that hook. And then she said, all right, now, this one is definitely good for the other side of the world, but I need, and I'm like, yes, because, you know, we're all working on our toes for that particular song. Knowing that we realized a big hit in the rhythm. So I was so grateful that she said, we have to find a thing and put it in there. So I said, all right, don't worry, I got it. And I respect the idea. Because even before she said it, she was skeptical about if she could send in an idea. I'm like, boy, I got the one Queen, you know. You have every right to guide and advice. That's why you have to stay humble, you know. Absolutely. So when I'm like, nah, spill it. She said, I would have loved you to do. I'm like, I will do it, 1 minute. So I call Gazi again. And then I hit them and said, autofocus here, what's up? Autofocus here, what's up?
What's up? But I hope you understand what he's saying, though. Has he told you what it means?
Yeah, shake, I said,
yeah, shake.
No. Before that.
He didn't tell you. What's the other part?
I go say like, big body girl, also.
Oh.
Big breast girl, also.
You never tell me the part.
Focus here, also, and no focus here, also. Thinking nitiatia, whether you longer, shot, whether I tall, I shot, also. Then family was say about the bad girl, also. Love it.
I love it. You know, I have to elaborate on that part. You know why? Because as a woman in music, sometimes you have artists that they're egotistical,
Yeah.
and egotistical in a way where, you know, they let their ego obviously rule them. So in my sense, I was afraid to tell him, say, me need that in it. But me I say, no, me I go say it anyway. Because remember his a theme song, him send the song to me and me I go call him back and tell him to change one part. So I was very skeptical. But when we say it to him, he was so receptive and he was like, yeah man, ready, we're going to fix it. And I'm happy he did it because that's the part where people love.
Yeah.
So him could have go up in him ego and say, my song, I'm not change it. But him just creative. And you know, I was happy that he did it because I love it.
I have to listen to the Queen them.
And him he also gave me my the part where we call him. I said to him, I asked him about the man them from Ghana, and he told me about a shy man.
Yes.
And Nima.
He doesn't go anywhere without talking about a shy man.
So I told him, I said, since I'm single, I want to see if I'm gonna get someone from a shy man.
No, don't be screaming too much. She said a shy man or Nima. You be
So he's not in it then. Okay. I need all my girls from Ghana, all of my sisters. You gotta put me on and tell me who is better, a Shaima or Nima man them.
No, there's no debate in that. It's a
but you can't tell me. I have to hear from the Ghana girls then. I have to hear from the ladies. I want my Ghana girls to tell me.
Let's get some spice. Let's get some spice taste on this. What is Spice's taste on the kind of describe the features of the kind of man you look out for?
Yeah.
All right. No, mama get shy. I mean, obviously, I love my black man. All right. Has to be black. All right.
Chocolate, very black.
Clean nails, I look for that. Nice teeth.
Okay.
Mouth of it clean.
Okay.
I love kiss. I'm a kisser. Mouth of it clean.
Wow.
Yeah. Great personality.
Okay.
Very. He has to be God fearing. Because I believe that in order for a man to lead me, he has to be led by God.
God doesn't have to fear him, eh?
Right.
God doesn't have to fear him. He have to fear God.
Yes. So, somebody that is also financially stable kind of man can come eat up my money because I look for nobody to take care of.
No, but
me
wait.
not look for no baby.
But you're a successful queen of dancehall music. You know,
but I'm not a babysitter.
You made your money.
No,
you're not a man sitter.
Yes.
Okay, so we may have an idea what might have brought you to Ghana, but you might want to go into details and tell us, on this visit, because we can suspect that there might be a music video cooking up somewhere. I'm just saying, because you had over 300 countries to decide, with over 1,000 of features to decide, but you chose Stonebwoy and you chose Ghana. You came right down to Ghana this morning. You chose us to come here, so we want to know the secret.
We are cook up something, man.
New music.
And wine and so. Yeah. The video I plan up, it a cook up, man.
Same way.
It a cook up.
Okay, so
we're gonna visit some club too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come here some competition for go on. Come dying for meet the ladies, then we can jiggle and wine and also.
So Ghana girls, me pa mo chopper, me kind of grounds, I'm kind of bro. We need to see the sisters them show about. So tonight we got club tonight.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna see it on the socials. Club? Yeah, I think we're gonna enter Ace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, we're gonna enter Ace. Ace is our own. So you have to know that.
Okay.
So Ace this or the biggest and the baddest in the country right now, right? Right?
Biggest. But me and you did it.
All right. So we do dinner.
Right.
So want some of the top sisters to roll out for dinner, right? I'm sending an invitation on your behalf.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we do dinner and do club.
Because for dinner, I want to put an end to the debate because before I came here, they keep telling me that Ghana jollof rice is better than Nigeria. So I'm going to eat the jollof rice today. I'm going to eat the jollof rice.
You have to taste it now, and then you have to taste.
I've never had it here. First time I come Ghana, so that's what I want for dinner.
For real.
I want jollof rice.
And you have to taste the rice and pea too.
Okay.
Because remember, I'm sure you said the rice and pea, the wache, originates from Yaso, and Yard is rice and pea.
Oh.
And Ghana, true. Rice and pea originate from Ghana too.
Proper wache.
Yeah. Yes, really? And that name wache.
I just.
And then what about the thing when I eat with my hand? That's not.
What that?
There's several of them. Fufu, banku, moto.
Yeah, there's fufu banku. Yeah,
I want that too.
Spice.
I'm gonna eat a lot.
Spice came with a list too.
I come with my
Take it easy.
I love my belly, I love eat. Oh yeah, again, any man that I'm gonna date, them if can take me out for eat. I love my belly.
Okay.
Them if can afford for pay. I'm like
Certified. I mean, it's great to have you two, really do this. The connection is great. Let me just take you back to a bit of your personal history and the things that have made you who you are. This is a very heavily male-dominated space, but by some magic, you have stayed consistent for many years.
25.
Yes, 25 years. Worth celebrating. Work with the top dogs, and maneuvered your way beautifully to where you are now. This journey, and this is just to empower, encourage a lot of women out there who are looking up to you as well. How has it been? How has it been for you? Maneuvering your way, some of the experiences, things that you can share that should go a long way to motivate younger girls as well who are chattering the path and might not just watch the face and think that it's all about the glamour, the glams and the glitter and everything.
Well, that's a hard question to answer in a short space of time. I'm going to try my utmost best to do it as quickly as possible, because when you ask questions like that, you want people to be able to understand the history of also where I'm coming from, so they can know the journey. So I just released my album and it's called Mirror 25.
Yes, Mirror 25.
Because I'm mirroring my 25 years in the music. So I started from 1999. When I started in 1999, I used to walk the streets and give out CDs so that my music could be played. I'm the female that used to go in parties and create girl segment. Girl segment is, they never used to play a woman song, so I used to go stand up beside the selector and the DJ to ensure that women music are being played. I have a slogan that says I come from homeless to greatness because I lost my house to fire. One day I came home from school and my house was burned down, and I used to go around and sleep in people's house, and I always tell people, I always say to my mom, don't worry, I'm going to buy a house one day. I know I have houses, multiple houses. So I use my slogan from homeless to greatness to remind women that it is possible that dreams do come through. Everything I'm living right now, it was a dream, so I'm living my dream. So once you remain consistent and put God first, I believe that anything is possible. I know a lot of people hear that sentence a lot of time, but I'm the living testament. I'm the living testimony that dreams come through, that prayer, hard work, good, better, best, never let it rest until your good becomes better and your better becomes best. When I got Grammy nominated the other day, I was the first hardcore female dancehall artist to ever be Grammy nominated.
Give them.
And I'm elated because I want to remind other girls who look like me that it is possible, because they told us that certain doors will not be open for us. That we don't have the Eurocentric complexion. So I want to remind my black queens, my beautiful black queens, that anything is possible. Because me, Gracie, I came from homeless to greatness, and I'm still standing here, and I've kicked down wholly from multiple doors.
I see why you two connect like that. No. I see.
Strong.
Tell us about Gracie Noah, because I follow you, so I followed when you started with the fashion
absolutely
plan, and for your schedule, reality TV, music, Grammy, albums, tours, performances. Stonebwoy. And then in addition to that, you jump on the fashion trend. I want to know about that as well.
So there was a big debate recently where all the press and the media came out to Atlanta. I have my clothing brand. It's called Gracie Noir. This is one of the tracksuit that I'm wearing. When someone was saying this is my first store, I just opened a store in Atlanta, and then a fan was like, no, she opened our store them a long time from Jamaica. This is not our first store. So I've had multiple businesses. I'm also an entrepreneur, and I've been that for past 20 years because I've always known that to become successful, you have to have multiple streams of income. I also have a planner called the Navigational Planner, where I teach women through education and entrepreneurship how to manifest wealth. And so I'm big in entrepreneurship. So I've had a store called Spicy Couture, and that started in 2010 in Jamaica, and that built into a franchise where there was one in Kingston, one in Maypen, one in Montego Bay, one in Mandeville. And I had to close it down because I got so popular as an artist, so I was consistently traveling. So now that I'm in Atlanta, because I filmed for MTV for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I'm mostly in Atlanta working, so I decided to also open a store for this boutique. So I just opened another store in Atlanta. It's Guyana's first location for Grassy Noir. But I'm on the website as well, so Grassy Noir, and I ship worldwide, so you can check out my pieces then.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Facebook.
For real.
We're live on Facebook as well, so for those who can catch us, just catch
Pick
us.
up the one on Facebook.
Stone, you don't want to open your fashion line, like?
Oh my boss, you know, so we've been having a beam brand. Running,
Okay.
Fashionista.
Yeah, solely for the core fans, so they can have something to hold on to.
Yes.
Because the music is intangible, so they need the tangible stuff that they can remind them of. So it's been there, the beam store has been there, and I placed up the store in the hood, and ever since, I can tell you on authority, I've not seen one cedi out of that into my pocket. That same money goes back to pay the people right there in the hood. It goes back to keep Ashaiman to the world, which has been kept for like 9 years. Aside last year, which we combined it and did at the stadium, and this year as well, we're doing it. The venue is going to be announced. So the clothing side is you see the stuff are running around.
Stone concert last year, right? The big concert,
the biggest stadium concert in Ghana, hands down.
Bro,
Jamil and Authentic if you come bless it.
Wait. Are you coming? Are you coming for the concert?
I have to see how he treat me first.
Yeah.
Because he asked me, I'm in an answer, I know. I remember saying, at first, I come to Ghana, I know. So you have to understand, when I touch foot on the style, I have to watch the thing. I have to make sure everything nice.
Yeah.
So, the only way you're going to see me back at that concert, that is if Stonebwoy, you understand?
Yeah. It's when he gets an Ashaiman man who can run.
When we treat her good, it means she's not going until end of December.
Hey, that's have to go and come back.
Okay, let me just give you, Spice. Let me give you a snippet of the Beam concert last year.
Yes.
Check it out. I don't know, team, if you have it. I see it's on our screens now. So let's take you to 2023.
10 months ago.
Yeah.
10 months, literally 10 months.
Yeah, and have an experience on the Beam concert, served specially for Spice. Check it out.
Okay. Having the same dream we have now, the same dream I have today. My dream no change, and it's been much more difficult. So it is not at this time that I am not closer to my dream. Who said them? I said them are the governor that me never hear. Well, it's a papi show, that them to come back another year.
What's happening, guys? It's officially Aboti season. It's your boy, Good Trip, and I'm here inside the Accra Sports Stadium where the Beam concert is happening live now. It has been an amazing night so far. So much has gone on. So many artists have mounted the stage. There's so many people here. The stadium is virtually full. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it, but so far, as you can see, the stage is right behind me. And like we keep telling you guys, it's officially Aboti season. So we, over there at 3 Music TV, are bringing you every single update on every event that is happening right here inside Accra. Now, don't touch her now because a lot is going to go now. We're going to stay here to see how the show goes, how it ends, and we're going to put everything together and bring it straight to your screens on 3 Music TV. Like I said, my name is Good Trip. I'm going to go and have some fun, but I'm going to bring you updates as well.
We got half of Accra in here, so that we outside. You already know, that's.
Well, I wish I could have shown everything, but I'm being told because of time. So, but this gentleman brought the city to a standstill. On that day last year, it was crazy. I couldn't attend. I wasn't in town though. But Cyril was his phone was lit all through front center, back.
I was just telling her, look at this is the shot you want.
Woo!
That's the shot you want.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woo!
Like there was a point where your man asked for the lightest. Your man asked for the lightest, and it was like, bro, like the stars in the sky. Be massive, yeah. So you definitely need to jump on it.
Yeah, man, it has to be known because
it has to be known. It should be fine.
Well, the treatment we have to leave it to her too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, another visitor just dropped by. Big shouts, yes.
My pleasure. Nice to meet you.
These two have a great song together. Yeah.
Awesome. Check your necklace. I think it popped out.
Oh! It snapped. But it's all good though. Anyway, so what's gonna happen is so today, right? Adam and Ghazi are gonna do a song live on the show. So we set up a studio there. So we've put them on cue. They're gonna do a song live on the show for us to see what the studio vibe is like. You know, and they're gonna put it out there for undercuts as well who wanna join in there to put it up. But Spice, there's a lot to learn before I get them off to the studio. There's a lot to learn since we have a catalog of artists in the studio. Yes. Talking about how things. What would be the ideal steps you can advise artists? It's no more about doing music for just your community. It's a global thing. We don't have any artists, let's say from Ghana, or I see as global artists. Once you start doing music, you're in competition with the world. Yes. What would you say can be the best measure of steps that an artist should take in trying to elevate what they do, from the sound to production to their business and everything?
I would definitely say the steps would be staying true to yourself. I find that a lot of artists is trying to be like someone else. Yeah. I feel like if you stay true to yourself and start from, remaining consistent, that can help to elevate you and catapult your career. I am a perfectionist, and so I'm in the studio with the engineer when it's a mix. When the production for go out, I'm there when the music video for shoot. I look over all of the footage to make sure they pick the best parts. I feel like when you're hands-on with yourself, you know what you want to put out. I think that's also a good key, rather than you leave it up to a man and then a song come out and it no sound good, or you're off key and then the production not nice and then the video not nice. I am very intricate with every single detail at what goes. So I feel like people should be hands-on in their creative process.
I'm glad I have all of you in here, a producer, an artist who speak dancehall music. What is the current performance of dancehall across the globe?
You said what is the
current performance of dancehall? I'm asking this question. Stone, I mean, you are coming from Ghana. You've put music out there. You've done Afro dancehall mix. You've done dancehall. You've mixed Afro beats. You've done reggae. Yes. The feedback out there. There's been school of thought that dancehall music is heavily. The statement that who even put it out recently that caused this whole controversy around about Afro beats, and it doesn't have all that. Oh, there's a dancehall artist who spoke about this. Buju, was it Buju? Yeah. About substance and everything. Currently, because you have been on global tours, all of you have been on global tours. When you put your music out there and it's strictly dancehall music, what is the feedback like?
For me, the feedback is amazing. The feedback is great. It's amazing. It keeps me touring all over the world. I mean, I haven't had an issue with my dancehall. Cause me do raw, authentic dancehall. You have some dancehall with water down, and have that strong substance there. But me, I'm one of the person. I guess that's why I live up to my name as Queen of the dancehall. Because when you see me, you say dancehall, you say Jamaica. I'm 100% dancehall, raw, authentic. The beat, the vibe, the performance, the energy, everything behind it. So I've never had an issue with showcasing the culture. Before
I hit you, Adam, because I'm coming hard at you with that question too. I want to find out from you, Stone. There always must there be a mix of maybe an Afro beat or a pop in there or something before you feel that maybe the path you chatter. That breakthrough that Stonebwoy has accumulated all these years must happen for him.
Must there be a mix? Music itself is a mix. The creation of music itself is a mix. That's what I want to state. Ghazi is a producer. If the kick don't mix with the snare don't mix with the bass line don't mix with the rhythm, there's not gonna be that music that you love. It will rather just be an acoustic version, which is not the most popular type of style of music, or which is not the most, which cannot describe a complete music material. So when it comes to collaboration or the need for mix. I don't know what term you used. I see it as a very key factor of the music itself, and it casts away. It casts from the production, right from when the kick slaps to make the music to whoever you feature, or if you're going to do it alone. But music does not come alone on its own. So guess what? If you are also well talented enough, and this life is all about capacity and all about knowing yourself. All the fingers are not equal. Look at that. This is Thor, this is that. There are some artists who have the capacity to merge and mix, create, exemplify, set the standard, to create new sounds, which you find me as one of those who named Afro Dancehall. Before Afro Dancehall, you heard it. I'm not sure you heard Afro Dancehall anywhere as loud as you could hear it from this kid from Ghana called Stonebwoy, who grew from reggae, dancehall, and I found the niche to be able to now be able to be comfortable in his space, because I worked the dancehall properly, to get my degree in the dancehall. I worked the reggae to get my degree in reggae. I can mention for you legends that are featured that has gone on Reggae Billboard, Sizzler, all of them one day. So after having schooled myself and continuing to school myself, I realized that, okay, there's a need to. From time, I've always known what I wanted to do. So now we're here sitting, I can say comfortably, because comfortable in the sense that I can drop a JJJ song and it's hit. I can drop Jiggle and Whine and it's a hit. I can drop, she has a favorite song of mine, which is Everlasting.
Yes.
So the Stonebwoy now has been able to mix all this. So if you have the capacity to be able to mix, go ahead. If you do not have the capacity and you have to stay straight, go ahead. I don't see any problem wrong with the fact that you have to necessarily mix, because some people are not good mixers. Okay. If you mix, it messes up.
So Spice, let me ask this. I'm coming to you on a question that I have in mind.
I hope you get what I was trying to say.
I get it. So I want to ask Spice this question.
The artist.
In Jamaica, I have never been there, but in Jamaica, how strong, or how does Jamaica protect its dancehall music to prevent it being diluted in any way by any other genre?
How they protect it? I don't feel like we have to protect it, because also it's so authentic to us, where anybody else can do it, but I don't feel like we have to protect it, because music is a universal language, but I feel like,
So what is the streets like? Every young cat coming out there from Jamaica is likely, maybe out of 10, how many if there were 10 artists, how many of them are likely to do dancehall music and not maybe R&B or...
Out of 10. 10.
Good. So that's what I'm asking. What is that?
You're not go Jamaica go see somebody I do R&B. It rarely. Maybe a 1% or 2 would try, because they want to be different.
Yeah, but
but I feel like majority of them are going to always do dancehall, or there's this new sound now where they must say not Afro dancehall, what them call it?
Trap
dancehall, which is very good, where it's like a hip hop trap where they mix it with dancehall now, which is very trendy. As a matter of fact, like Skilly Bang them and Skeng them and mash up the place. So it's kind of trendy right now.
Yeah, which Adam, you drop Muntashi. It's like a trap dancehall. Can I call it trap dancehall?
No,
I can't call it trap dancehall.
Yeah, it's dancehall.
I think it's Afro dancehall. Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. I think it's Afro dancehall for the Muntashi, with the with the local infusion,
local elements,
with the local infusion,
and with some Jamaican influence, definitely.
Do we have to?
And I wanted to add something to what she said. Like, out of 10 people who would do strictly dancehall, I know that majority of all those 10 people will be inspired by some level of R&B, some level of reggae, some level of hip hop.
But still, the output now comes to dancehall.
Yeah, but then you see, it's Dexter Daps. Watch Dexter, how him sing good.
Yeah,
that guy is an R&B. He loves input. Because you can see that the energy is. You understand what I'm saying? So I just wanted to add to that fact. That it's not everybody who's going to do dancehall and have the signature Buju Banton vocal kind of dancehall, which is what we all know as the dancehall kind of tone. Because Aberis Hammond will sing reggae smoothly, nicely. For the reggae, I can speak to this effect because I know what I'm talking about.
So, Spice, the biggest export of music from Jamaica is dancehall music.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's the biggest.
Well, wait. I want to say,
all right.
just dancehall because dancehall birthed from reggae.
Okay.
And you know, reggae, you have Bob Marley. And to this day, we do have nothing that is bigger than a Bob Marley from Jamaica. So we have to talk about the roots.
Yes.
So dancehall is a birth from reggae.
Okay.
So I wouldn't necessarily say dancehall is the bigger genre. But
Would you say that maybe one of our biggest maybe our Achilles heel in Ghana might be the fact that we have too many genres that we practice?
No.
Okay, arguments.
I'll tell you why, Jay. I'll tell you why, right? I'll tell you why.
I need to hear this answer.
No, Jay, I'll tell you why. Hell no.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why.
Right.
Thank you for that.
People grew up on different influences.
Thank you.
Okay.
I grew up in a compound house. I'm listening to some reggae. I'm listening to some dancehall.
Okay.
And I keep telling everybody that genres of music were created by labels. But as a creator, I am not a label. So whatever I feel like spiritually creating, what I gravitate towards is what I create.
Exactly.
Radio stations and TV stations want to have templates. Oh, it's R&B night. It's reggae night. But as a creative, collaborate with people. Do anything that comes true to you.
Simple.
And make
capacity.
I'm sparking this
because somebody said somewhere that
we've been talking about
dancehall is the reason Ghana is not moving forward.
No.
And that's total BS.
One of the biggest
total BS.
So it's
I heard somebody say that. That's total BS.
Spice, I need to closer to the mic.
Truth of the matter is,
I need to close to the mic.
It's ignorance. It's ignorance.
Yeah, pure ignorance.
Yeah. It's ignorance.
No. I know where Jay they come, and I said the record straight.
Let me put a stop to it. So wait, let me put a stop to it. So, I didn't know that they were saying that. So are you saying that it is being said?
Not saying that.
No.
One man with him kind of own personality.
So what?
No.
Ghana said that. But that one man that said that
on TV.
Okay,
the bridge
because of dancehall.
Said the reason Ghana move forward is because of dancehall.
Well, let me say this. I didn't want to come to Ghana until I knew about Stonebwoy doing dancehall. And that's where I discovered the love for Ghana. So that also is not true.
I was not even going there. But what I'm talking about
You've gone there, Jay.
is music identity.
I understand, Jay, because there are a lot of people in the industry who have a personal mentalities that they speak to industry. And I would advise that should be looked at. And I believe that I stand the capacity to speak like this because we put in resources, finances into making sure that we are not culture vultures. We are culture custodians. I can put it to you any day and I can speak my truth. The stadium was full to capacity. The production was from my pocket. I know the amount of dollars that I spent to put that capacity. No artist within this, in my class, has done that yet. No artist in my class, not to say legends, however, have done that yet. 40,000 capacity seated. It was filled to 55 plus. It's there. It's evident. The staging. Did you guys see any sponsor on that stage? No. That is the capacity we're talking about, and how. So we have to speak. It's some of us who have to be speaking. Yeah. It's just because we don't like to speak. We've left it for some people who feel like, they are in the industry and they are personalized.
Jay, you see what Stone is saying?
And I'm speaking from my heart.
Jay, you see what Stone is saying?
This is passion. Left time to come over without this
because of dancehall,
because of the music. How can dancehall be Ghana's problem? And that's a very irresponsible talk, and I put it to Ike. That's this will give him some shouts. Big respect. It's my brother. We all come from the ends. We can talk and argue many days. Moogie's used to be his artist, if it still is. Moogie's is a protege of reggae and dancehall, who's one of the most talented and biggest artists here. That statement, I think, if he retracts, will do very well. Will do very well for us. But he can keep to it because it is his opinion. But for us who defend and put resources, finances into elevating Ghana. I just came back from Ivory Coast.
And you have been doing well. You have been doing extremely well.
I just came back from Ivory Coast. Went to represent Ghana right there. Any stage you find me on, I have the Ghana flag. I'm a flag boy for Ghana. So I put my heart into it. I put my life into it.
While doing dancehall.
And none of that will happen without dancehall.
Believe me, people say they're not even shooting no videos because they don't believe in investing in their careers. and we are flying. Empress is leaving her schedule. She just released. So dancehall is the best thing that could have ever happened to Ghana.
Check this out.
Aside everything Stone is saying, excuse me, because we grew up on that.
That is one.
Secondly, we grew up on the Bujus and the Shabbas coming to Ghana.
If you talk Zima.
Remember who brought Beenie Man to Ghana? I'm sitting right here in front of you. Remember who brought Beenie Man to Ghana? Remember who brought Busy Signal to Ghana. Remember who brought Morgan Heritage to Ghana. Remember who brought Tentic to Ghana. Remember who brought Spice. You understand? We are living a legacy. Don't water it down.
It's election season.
Don't water it down.
You're buying the votes.
What I was going to say. What I was going to say in addition to what what are they talking in addition to what Eche talk be saying? Trust me, the kind of love and embrace you get when you connect with Jamaican people is rare. Everybody I've connected with, he knows Jazzwad.
You know amount of people me know.
You know, he knows Jazzwad, right? And every Jamaican I've connected with, they embrace you very, very differently. And even that kind of connection shows that,
So for Spice to be sitting right here, you should know that there is something good. And let me tell you, let me wrap it up so that it's on record. May it not be that there is wars of genres of music that is ignorance in its own capacity. May it not be that some Afro beats are fighting some dancehall or some reggae is fighting some war. No. Sense will tell you that this is music of black origin. I study this in school. You guys know the vibes. I'm so passionate about this. I put my money into this. I'm not going to let anybody who can't put no dime into anything just spit on the vibes. You get, it's not about genre wars. I have hit songs in Afrobeat. I have hit songs in reggae. I've had the most collaborations in Ghana, from Ghana. What are you talking about? From French to Lusophone to Francophone. And it's dancehall. I do it.
I need that song. That song, I love it.
Which one of them?
I can't see me from afar.
Look at the stage. Look how many people got here. That's the School of Performing Arts from Legon. I mean, hold on.
Now, the reason I brought that up wasn't even about this, but I was asking about something about identity. Hence the reason why I asked, out of 10 artists in Jamaica, how many of them will come up to do dancehall or reggae dancehall music? And you rightfully gave me the answer I was looking. How
has dancehall impacted on the identity of Ghanaian music?
I'm speaking something else, something completely different. So we have 10 artists likely to come out to do a certain particular genre, which gives me an answer, confident answer, that is one of the ways that they protect their music, because the culture feeds the people to understand that if you want to do music on the top priority list, one of them peaks, so you might want to lean towards that. The language, the food, the dance, everything is in there. When you watch your videos, everything about it speaks Jamaican. You don't even need to, if you didn't even say a word, we probably watch the visuals without audio, we'll know you're a Jamaican artist.
Yes.
So now coming back home, and hence the tough question I was going to put to my friends, that what and how can we represent ourselves when you speak Ghana? What can represent us? If it is dancehall, how do we go about it? If it's Afrobeat, how do you go about it? If it is high life, how do you go about it?
Jay, I think,
and then I ask the second question: that has the multiple genres and love of the music that we like, has it been our Achilles heel, the weak spot in our system? Because we have too many things that we are doing. That's what I was asking. I don't know if
but it has not.
Jay, the only thing that is a weak spot for creatives anywhere in the world is finance, right? We are very diverse on the continent of Africa. Jamaica is an island, so if they are all doing the same, even within Ghana, we have diverse tribes. And so those influence from when you grow up is going to bear on the music. And so somebody from Tamale, even if they decide to do dancehall, their tonation will be different from somebody from the south.
Okay, may I just add it up? The same way I was about to say. When we're in the car, I asked her. She says Jamaica only speaks Patois. So how then do you expect? They only speak Patois. It's reggae, it's dancehall. They do that, they go. Ghana has 1 million languages.
And
even if we didn't do...
We were just
if
talking
somebody
about
from
that
the
in the
north,
car.
Somebody from the north will do music that will be.
Jay, and trust me, somebody from the north.
It's funny how you asked that question because remember, I said to you, we was just speaking in the car and I was asking you about the language, and you was teaching me about tree, and you say you speak some other language. I said, Jay, which one of them do you speak in your music? That's the question I
spoke all, and she said yes.
You speak all of them, and I said wow, and you say you put all of them in your song.
My telele girl said she wants some dang belele after she say pandi champelele choben kemini ma telele magbelele language.
Hold on, words. But hold on 1 second. That's another language. Here because of Jiggle and Wine. So tie it back into when I said to you, I love your language, and I said you have to speak the tree, and you come in with it. I said,
yes. And then Stone didn't tell Spice that he had, he was describing, like a woman be.
Oh, but she likes it. I
love it.
You see, but I beg, may I just, pardon you to add, we should desist from such conversations because Ghana, representing Ghana, is who we are. Go Ghana. If it's high life that you can push it. You push high life to the highest. Nobody is sitting on nobody. If it is reggae that you can push it, winning 4 times Grammy nominee. What has been known as Ghanaian flag holder with reggae music.
Yeah.
The most important thing is holding
the most nominated Ghanaian.
Hey, big up, Uncle Rocky,
Well, and Osibisa, our legends, great grandfather, they've been doing stuff. Let us do what we feel and move. Even the high life itself, it's a mixture of foreign influence. Let the music be, and let us not start creating because we belong to different management camps of artists who follow to say this is this one's, but it's that. Please,
no.
I'm championing Ghana.
And do what you're capable of.
You know what? Jamaica is so proud of me.
Out of them.
I believe Spice is here. She can tell you the truth. When I go to Jamaica, I'm not a stranger.
None at all.
I go to Jamaica on my own, by my own, with my own. Yes. With my boys. I always go to Jamaica with not less than 4 boys. Imagine the levels, it's business and all of that.
Yeah.
We live top living, top movement. We are spending to connect, to create. I'm not supposed to do this.
Oh, that's a new hairstyle though.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be stuck and do what I gotta do and be like I'm in my box. Yeah. Let those who can push.
Yeah. Jay,
the Afrobeat of today is beautiful. King Promise is running here. This one is doing that. Blacko is killing it. Rappers are. Let's move. We are all coming in the name of Ghana.
Yeah.
Push to your capacity.
I like that still. No,
real talk. Absolutely. I agree totally.
High life is Ghana. That's what you find in our dancehall. That's why I say Afro dancehall. Afro for Africa. Afro for Ghana. Dancehall for Jamaica. Jamaica because yes, there are black people. I mean, majority they are Spanish, they are Indians, whatsoever. But the creation of their music, I know, is right here in the roots of Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. And in Africa, basically. So let's do the music. Out of focus here.
Wozo.
No focus here.
Wozo.
Wozo. Family know say your body bad girl.
Wozo.
Ghana. That way I tell them,
Pull up another place.
What did you say about breast? Atufu.
And
yes, Kessie.
Atufu anufu.
Yes.
Big butt.
Atufu anufu.
Big
yes. That we say,
Yeah, atufu anufu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big up the girls, them with the atufu anufu.
Yes. What the vibes?
Oh my.
I understand the beauty of it. One love. This is one love in its character.
Spice, they had a collaboration years back, and that.
No, we have too many.
No.
We don't have the highest number of collaborations in the country.
Probably.
Oh, really?
That's my brother.
No, I'm going back to that song.
Jay, why go harder?
They can't see me because through the rain, through the pain, we go harder.
Timeless.
We go harder.
I want to put time to the music.
I'm nobody to blame. Choose my fate. Oh, Jaja. I mean, oh, Jaja.
Wamatak pok play wamanu vava aolo. Aye number mazu aga pesesa. Hey,
Abanya futa obama magale nyega.
ayata odi. Babanya bato bagla sida. Madio, ajoka madio, bede. Madio, ajoka madi tajina mugbede kageswa.
Unoleta no my thing na Take a look very critical. And then you would know say I am not in the physical. Cause when everything is usual, that make me special. Cause you don't know say I'm a warrior. I shall never fall.
Wow.
Never fall.
Right.
Never fall.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Spice. Don't ever get hot. Them a burn in the fire. We never sell out. Cause man a real buyer. Them set a roadblock and them a tire. In a million ways. A guma tadik bla tadik we. Them when we got away. What a two me for me. Too smooth. We don't use for. We see them curry, catch enough of them. We have the too saucy. Girl, them love it and them and them bossy. Ah boy, like who go man a bossy. Brand ambassador to you, me never force it. What in them the figure? Head to the toe, it be grace in Noah. Who am I? The girl them sugar. Coach for the done.
I love
Vibe
it.
for days.
Bye.
I mean, let's give credit to who credit is due.
Yeah.
Let not segregate anything because of whatever it is. That is all I'm about.
Jay, and whilst we are talking, people that look up to us,
of course,
at home, young boys, young girls in the ghetto coming up.
Yes.
Do what you're capable of.
Yes.
And what you
Not
love.
what the
Stay
next
true to
man are
yourself.
doing.
What you
Do
love.
what
I
you're
just said
capable
that.
of.
be open with it.
I
If
just said that.
Yeah.
Be open if you want to mix your language from the north with
And
whatever
yourself.
it is. Do
Yeah.
it. Be yourself.
Be
Don't let
yourself.
anybody tell you you're not doing the right thing or
yourself.
this is the queen of the dancehall. One
Okay.
up in the place. She's saying that is it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Be yourself.
Okay, big tune. Now you see people got me now start speaking patois by force. Big tune.
Big tune.
Big tune.
Tune. Big tune. Tune or tune. Tune.
Big tune. Whether tune or tune, we know what you are saying.
Big tune. Now, but let me just take steal a minute here to talk about one of the legends of like dancehall Vibes Cartel. Now, as someone who,
The boss.
yes,
Boss.
you've had a feature, you've had engagements. Just to talk about his homecoming or coming back and how you feel about it.
Excited. I mean, I don't know. He's having a big concert the 31st.
Yeah.
The 31st of December in Jamaica, right at the National Stadium.
One Palmer.
I just feel like I just all road lead to this on the 31st. You're not supposed to go nowhere else.
Freedom
you have to
Street.
come to Freedom Street the 31st because the king is going to be something to talk about.
Have you spoken to him after his return?
Yeah, man, we spoken definitely. I haven't hugged him yet though.
Oh. What was the conversation? What was the conversation like?
It's a joy. It's a joy. Joy to just hear him outside, not
Yeah.
Joy, it's a joy to hear him, to see him with him family right now, and it's just a joy to see him outside.
How
back
about
again.
Jamaica itself? On his return.
No man, Jamaica is head over heels over the man there. One different level of something. You don't understand.
Okay.
You can't. Cartel can't do no wrong for them. Cartel our boss. Cartel our general. A Gaza world. A Gaza nation. Cartel just have a thing where him set the whole streets. And the whole streets of Gaza. So
One Palmer.
I just one Palmer. That is it.
Okay. Adam, you are needed back. So, like I said, we squeezed Adam and Ghazi into the studio. Super producer Ghazi and
Okay.
Adam.
You see, we get bugs under our eyes. We know this. We know
I know.
sleep.
I'm not even dragging this any further. Okay. Adam, we're going to squeeze Adam to squeeze music out of him. For me, as one of the big producers who didn't make it in music.
That's okay.
I tried. I tried. It didn't work out.
No,
but
Jay,
we
give
had our
yourself
moments.
credit. You put all of us on, Jay.
We tried.
Jay, you put all of us on. Give yourself
Humble.
Yeah.
Ghanaian humility.
I didn't get that energy like how you
Yeah, this one we for call you Modestus.
Modestus.
So
You are a producer?
Modestus.
yeah.
So you never send the rhythm to Stonebwoy?
No, never send
no.
me.
Oh, so you never do not. You
No,
never
never-
start
ne-
producing.
Well, no, but let me just say this, yeah. One thing that this man did that surprised me is, and I'm glad I'm seeing these collaborations. I spoke to him about a female artist by name Adoma. We met up, somewhere in East Legon, and then I played a tune to him and just asked that, if he could jump on. And right there and then, he was like the kind of freestyle that he was putting on there right then. And now he started
everybody.
we'll do that, and then now he was reaching out.
Go house come.
Jay, what's up with the song? What's up with the song? And I've never forgotten about that. That thing that he did. Adam and I have shared monster days in the studio.
Yeah, he's a beast of a producer. We have so many songs together.
Yeah, and him never put it out.
No, he never put it out.
So today we pulled them to come here and give our viewers a chance to see how they make music. Just to
let's go.
So Adam, you are needed there right now.
Let's go.
Over to you now.
Let's make some music.
Yes, Spice and Stone, it's been good having you join us live in the studio. I know you were tired. There's energy, but there's energy. But
come straight out for the flight and come straight
so
here.
Please, how long are you in town for? What is the itinerary like?
I'm here for the whole weekend. It's going to be a Spice and Ghana weekend for the whole weekend.
It's going to be a spicy weekend.
If you don't see me, blame Stonebwoy, because I told him to take me everywhere.
All right.
So if you don't see me,
you heard it from the Queen, so we're going to make sure we touch the road.
Yeah.
And go to the places that we have to be.
Yeah,
right.
I feel you. And thank you for making us number one.
Of course, I definitely have to go show her a Shaiman.
Yeah.
Nima is right here, so we might wing through before we go back to her hotel.
Yes.
So she sees the places she mentioned,
Absolutely.
Feel the love. Shaiman,
Yes,
and feel the love, because,
I want
these
to
are
go
the
everywhere in
ends.
the streets.
Yes.
Definitely.
And to an extension, touching Ashaiman and Nima represents the communities as such nationwide.
Yeah.
I need to make my people here, because we're national and global stars.
Yeah.
We need to be thinking on that level, so that it's not like if we had the opportunity, we would roam the whole Ghana with the Queen, so you guys can see the Spice, but if we touch base to this end, join the live streams and all, and share love. So we're doing it on your behalf at the same time. That's what I want to say.
Ghana welcomes you. Thank
Definitely.
you so much. We'll build you a statue. Yeah.
Nah, she 25 years in the game.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Please, you need to mount a statue for her in Ashaiman. You have to mount one.
Of course, I took Beanie Man and everybody there, so same way.
You have to mount statues for all of them, bro.
I have those. Everybody there inside.
Once we have life, everything is possible.
It's
Nothing is
possible.
impossible.
Yeah,
so
we're coming in the club, so look out for us. Jiggle and Wine competition is coming. So all the ladies, get ready. Get ready.
Okay, all right.
She just announced the competition right now, so definitely there's gonna be prizes on top of that.
Please,
so in the club.
We're gonna keep tabs on where you go to, what you do.
So it's Ace tonight.
Yeah, it's Ace tonight.
Okay, Ace tonight.
Yeah. So
dinner later on.
Ace tonight.
At St. Pablo, St. Pablo is on the top, and then Ace is on the.
This man can chill.
No, I can't chill. You know that. I don't go out. I know.
I know. Yeah,
but if I have to, I do.
Yeah,
exactly. So definitely.
This whole weekend you have to.
Yes, because she warned me and said, "You make sure you sleep, because when I touch down, you're not sleeping till I leave." Yeah, and I'm up for it.
Thank you so very much. So to you out there as well, we're going to be switching over to Adam and Gazi in just a bit, dropping some couple of music videos, and thank you once again. Please keep doing this. It's collaborations like this. We are all black at the end of the day. We are all family at the end of the day.
Yeah. Big up all of my besties as well, and don't forget to follow me at Spice Official. So you can know what's going on with the Queen.
We need to ask to follow you. We'll already follow you regardless.
Yeah, of course. Please shout out to all the Beam Nation, Beam natives. Thank you for holding our backs till today, till this morning. We appreciate you guys. Nationwide, globally, we're coming with the tours, hitting America, elsewhere, and all of that. But Ghana in December. But this weekend is a spicy weekend. The Queen of the Dancehall, one Queen and one God. We're mash up the whole city. So
there's a tablet called Imodium. Just have it in your purse. You'd understand why.
Imodium.
Yes.
What is
Wache, fufu, jollof. It's a drug.
It will hold your stomach in place.
Hold your tummy in place. After enjoying all the delicacies in Ghana, you'd have too much to eat, so it keeps your tummy in place.
You get a tummy upset.
But enjoy Ghana. Ghana's a beautiful place to be.
But why do you think she would have a tummy upset?
No, I'm saying overeating.
She's Jamaican, they have tough.
They have tough meals. Spice, please, we'll definitely.
Spice can handle the spice.
Yes. Big up, congratulations, 25 years as well.
25 years, Mirror 25, the album is out.
Stream it on Mirror 25, stream it, check it out, up and running, check that out too. We have 2 good albums out.
Absolutely.
Go
out there.
Definitely.
Blessings.
Jiggle and Wine, the song is out.
Don't forget
the song in your TikTok video. Look for the song right now, Jiggle and Wine, and run over TikTok and let me see the best Wozo.
I like that. On that note, please, it's a Friday. I'm going to rest. I'm out.